Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies. Now here on day 241 of our broadcast, and Watching Chickies is the daily live stream here on Reddit and then later YouTube about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. Right here in black is our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. Over here doing his little Stormy shuffle is our silkie rooster named Stormy. And over here in brown and gold is our onagadori hen named Kagome. And today I got a little treat for them in the form of some leftover ramen with a little bit of furikake added. You can see Kagome is quite excited at the prospect of a new treat, as are all of the chickens here. So let's see, I'm going to put forward the new treat. Oh, Stormy's quite pleased. We're giving it a good little look here. It's probably going to take some time. Oh, Stormy dug right in. Nice picking up little noodles there. Offering them to the girls. Braveheart's kind of checking them out as well. Kagome's taking a few little nibbles of some of the furikake that I put on top. I think he's quite pleased with sort of the consistency of the noodles there. Yeah, very happy boy, Mr. Stormy. So Stormy here is our silkie rooster. We have Braveheart, our ayam cemeni hen. And over there we have Kagome, our onagadori hen. Oh, and thank you, Ruger GSD. I am quite fond of my chickens myself. Braveheart's kind of looking at the noodles a bit, wondering what to do with them. Where Stormy is actually doing his little mating dance there. He's so excited. He seems to approve of the treats. We hear him making lots of his little chuckle clucks there. Not too much actual eating yet, more just like little gentle pecks, though I'm sure they'll get through the treat as the day goes on. They sometimes just like to kind of look at it for a while, and then Kagome seems to prefer the little bit of furikake, which is a topping that I put on top of the noodles. You can kind of see her just kind of pecking at them. And the furikake is a shrimp one, so that's kind of like dried little pieces of shrimp. It has some nori, which is dried seaweed, and like a few sesame seeds and such. Now, our chickens are quite nice. They're very social. We have raised them ever since the day after they hatched. So they've been with us for all 241 days of their lives. And they're quite lovely little chickens. They've all developed into their own little personalities here. Hello there, Benelis. Welcome to the stream. Looks like Kagome is going towards the corner. She might try to have a sand bath soon. Hello there, Braveheart, my lovely. And she's eating a little bit of the furikake as well. Lovely to have you on live here, Benelis. Hello there, Braveheart. Enjoying your treat today? Oh, and Usagi Majora, thank you for the heartwarming award. Much appreciated. And I'm doing pretty well today. Every day is a great day when I'm hanging out with the chickens here. JK8808, thank you for the gold award. And we have 3 different chickens here. In black, we have our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. in gray, we have our silky rooster named Stormy. And over there in brown and gold, we have our onagadori hen named Kagome. The onagadori is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan. So we just have 3 little chickens here. Who has the most attitude? I'd say probably Kagome has the most attitude. She's not, shy to kind complain at times if things are going wrong. JK8808, thank you for the silver award. And hello, Mr. Stormy. You're clucking up a storm there. Yeah? You happy? That's good. You had a lovely treat. You're seeing Kagome going over there into her sand bath. Braveheart's just pecking at the little bits of the treats that were put onto the blanket. So Stormy's having a good day today, strutting about. He got some new food. He's with his girls. So what color eggs do they lay? Braveheart over here in black. She lays light pink eggs. And Kagome over there in brown and gold. She lays off-white eggs. Chickens like to do sand or dust bathing. We have very fine, clean sand over there in the corner for them to do that. They get into the sand bath and then they start to fluff up their feathers. They like to put lots of sand in between all the layers of their feathers, and it's like a natural exfoliant for them. Puds, thank you for the It's Cute award, and Copper Mouse Ink, thank you for the hugs. And Braveheart's just right here in the feeder, just having a little bit of a meal now. Kagome is over there in the corner, just pecking about, and Stormy is just watching the girls right now. Stormy has started to mate with the girls, so we have actually gotten a few fertilized eggs so far, though we're going to wait to hatch them until we have spring coming up. We're also planning a move soon, so we don't exactly want to move while we have a bunch of new little chickies. Fortunately, our little flock here are young adults now, so they can move a bit better. Oh my, Mr. Stormy, oh my, what a noise you made. Momo Lala, thank you for the silver award. Dude Questions, thank you for the wholesome award. Yeah, we can tell the difference between their 2 different eggs, mostly from the different colors that they are. Bravehearts are always light pink, and they're actually quite a bit bigger than Miss Kagome's, which are an off-white. Kagome's decided now to eat the furikake off the top of the ramen there. I'm just gonna go cross-legged here. Hello there, Braveheart. Mr. Stormy, coming all the way up to Dad. Hello there, Mr. Fuzzy Butt. Hello. So for all of you guys just tuning in, welcome to Watching Chickies, the daily live stream here on Reddit about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. Dancing in front of us here is our silky rooster named Stormy. Over there in black is our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. And over there in brown and gold is our onagadori hen named Kagome. And yeah, she's just having a little bit of an itch there. All 3 of these chickens, they originally come from Asia. The silkie originally comes from China. They were first bred around 2,000 years ago. He's covered in these silky, soft, fuzzy little feathers. He's not a fan of my hand brace at the moment, but he's quite the good little guy. He often just spends time in my lap. He's quite the good little lap chicken. Over there, Kagome's breed originally comes from Japan. They have the this sort of like little mutation which causes their tail feathers never to naturally molt, and as a result, they can grow to be more than 20 feet in length or over 6 meters. And typical money, thank you for the silver award, much appreciated. And yeah, I mean, here we go. So they do have a dust and sand bath here. We have beach sand mixed in with more fine sand and dust particulate for them to have their baths. They don't really fight. The most that they've ever had is kind of little verbal arguments. Very often, Mr. Stormy will be standing down here, the girls will be by the window, and he'll just be kind of yelling at them. Maybe Kagome yells back at them, back at him, so that's what happens. And all of these little guys are members of our family and friends for life. Ooh, gesundheit there, Miss Kagome. So they will never be eaten. We want them to live long, happy, and healthy lives. Stormy is kind of a messy chicken compared to the other two. He's not as good about keeping his feathers and everything clean. He's gotten a little bit better over the past month about preening himself, but he is scheduled to have an actual bath this Monday. So we're going to be doing a little bath stream with him. And that's because his feathers are quite a bit different from the girls, as you notice. They're very sort of like hair-like, fur-like, and as a result, they can get a lot messier. Hello, my girl, Braveheart. Hello. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. So you see they're quite comfortable around me, just kind of dancing about. They can get into my laps. In my lap, Kagome here does enjoy just kind of riding around on my shoulders. These chickens are a mix of indoor-outdoor. They do have an outdoor coop, but at the moment we are in the middle of winter. So as a result, it's a bit too cold outside for these breeds. We don't have a heater in our current setup outside, though when we do move, we are planning on having a place where they can be outside during the winter, but be sort of protected. So Apple Tree, thank you for the helpful award. BMO, thank you for the helpful award. Memento Mori, hello, welcome. Thank you for the wholesome award. So just a lot of chickens right here. We are currently having a bit of a cold spot right now. We're getting lots of snow as of late. I've taken the chickens out a few times when it does kind of warm up. We have actually been harness training our chickens. Oh, and it seems Stormy just tried to get frisky with Miss Kagome. He just tried to mate with her. So as long as you clean up after them, no real smells kind of build up. Stormy can get a little bit musky towards the end of the month, which is why we kind of give him baths. Pimpernickel, thank you for the B Mine award. And yes, Braveheart over there is all black. She is an ayam cemeni, and the ayam cemeni have hyperpigmentation, which means her black coloration goes all the way down to her very bones. And we don't eat our chickens. They're members of our family and friends for life. We want them to be happy and healthy. There we go. They can sort of fly very short distances. It's more like kind of super jumps for them. Stormy can just kind of fall with style because his feathers, well, they're just a lot more like fur. There have been some people who have managed to litter train chickens. We have not managed to do that with ours. That's going to be another little project for the future. And Stormy is a silky rooster, and that's why he has his floofy feet. Another fun fact about silkie chickens, they have 5 toes on each foot, whereas most chickens normally only have 4. And Coop Soup, 95.94, thank you for the helpful award. And he is quite the friendly little rooster. Some happy chuckle clucks there. He's trying to get the girls' attention. He's telling them about the yummy treats over here. He got Kagome to come out of the sand bath, and she got a little bit annoyed. There you go. And the blue ghoul, thank you for the silver award. Much appreciated. Esther Pup 12, thank you for the silver award. And yes, we do make some YouTube videos. We have a YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, and there's a link to it in my profile. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, he is a happy boy there. Very good, very good. And yes, it's quite cold outside today. As you can see, we do have a bunch of snow. And Mr. Stormy, come here. Come here for cuddles. And you can see, we can just pick up our little man here. We could give him a few little pets. And he is quite the little gentleman. Yes, you are, my dear. Yes, you are. And Javi Javi 420, thank you for the silver award. I trust you, thank you for the helpful award. And they do poop, but you know, we clean up after them. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes a day. We use a mop and we use a broom, so that stuff doesn't accumulate. Oh my! Our little Stormy's having a conversation with Kagome over there. JK8808, thank you for the I'd Like to Thank award. And yes, chickens, they don't pee or poo, but each bowel movement is a combination of the two. Our chickens really love sesame seeds. They've recently developed a taste for sunflower kernels. We've given them other things like pumpkin seeds, and others. There we go. Plop. There goes Mr. Stormy. Yeah. Today they've been trying a little bit of leftover ramen. Ghost Wish, thank you for the wholesome award. Not You, thank you for the helpful award. Let's see, maybe I'll give Mr. Stormy some sunflower kernels right now. I've got some right here next to me. Mr. Stormy, are you a hungry boy? Yeah, maybe a little bit? Oh, there you go. Oh, and Braveheart's come over. She sees a feast there. But Stormy here is like a professional eater at times. He can be quite quick to pick up as many kernels as possible. Birds at the moment. We just have these 3 young chickens. Oh yes, Stormy. Yes, yes, yes. You sound like a people there. Very good. Very good. I can try to move the noodles like a worm. They have eaten insects outside before, so they do know what insects are. I'm not sure if they've ever managed to actually capture a worm or anything. Ooh, that is seemingly intriguing Braveheart there. Oh, there you go. That seemed to get Braveheart's attention. She just pretty much ate all of that noodle. Oh my. And yes, all of these chickens are members of our family and friends for life. Stormy has mated with the girls. He's actually doing a mating dance right there in the background towards Miss Kagome, who is having none of it because she's interested in having her bath. Maybe I'll try to wiggle around one of these noodles again. and see if Braveheart is interested. Yeah, ooh. And she's looking. She's not sure what Dad's doing because I don't usually do this. Yeah? Oh, do you want it? There you go. Little bite. She's gonna make sure it doesn't wiggle again. Oh my. So right here is sort of a gravity-powered feeder. So when I eat a bunch of their feed, more just comes down from the base unit. So all of the future chickens that we are going to have are going to be little hybrid chickens. Because their dad is one breed, the silkie, and their mother is either going to be Kagome, the onagadori, or Braveheart, the ayam, cemeni. So we will deal with Kagome's tail as it grows. At the moment, Kagome's tail is about 16, 17 inches long. So it might become an issue once it's getting towards like the 10-foot mark, but at the moment it's still perfectly manageable. We might have to trim in that case, but we'll have to be very careful because there are bloodlines that can exist within the feathers. So, oh, hey, oh. You have to do your dance, Mr. Stormy. You can't just jump on top of her. Oh my, oh my. Hannah here, thank you for the wholesome award. Much appreciated. So we pick up our chickens every day. We give them pets every day. Very often they ride around on my shoulder when I'm going about. There we go. Oh my. I'm gonna sit down next to them again. Hello, Mr. Stormy. Miss Kagome, are you alright? You want a bit more furikake? Maybe a few of those sunflower kernels? No, Stormy never attacks me. He's known me since he's been, well, since his first day on Earth. So he is very, very tame. All of our chickens are very lovely little souls. The end, 981, thank you for the helpful award. So chickens, well, actually you almost witnessed the full mating of a chicken just a little while ago. What will happen is Stormy will do his little dance. If Kagome wants, she will kind of sit back on her haunches, and then Stormy jumps on top of her, grabs a few of the feathers on her back, and it just takes a couple of seconds after that, and the mating process is basically done. Chickens will produce, well, hens will produce eggs regardless if a rooster is there or not, but you will only get fertilized eggs if you have a rooster. So for those of you that might have missed it, we have our onagadori hen named Kagome, our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart, and our silky rooster boy named Stormy. Yeah, I picked you up again, my little man. You've been a little bit frisky, and Miss Kagome did not appreciate that. No sirree. And yes, roosters don't really last long in the mating process. They last on average, I think it's between 2 and 5 seconds. A rooster can, on average, mate 17 times a day. So there you go. And Lakoff, thank you for the silver award. So roosters can have favorite hens. And we've actually discovered he mostly likes to mate with Kagome over here. And he very rarely mates with Braveheart. And part of that is because Braveheart doesn't really see him as much of a potential mate, because she is she's a little bit bigger than him. So to her, he's kind of a little bit of a runt. And, you know, a little bit of a strange looking runt with his really fuzzy looks. But he does try his best. Yes, you do, my lad. Yes, you do. And Kezazmin, thank you for the silver award. Lakoff, thank you for the silver award. Olive Oil, thank you for the helpful award. Kagome is a Japanese chicken. The onagadori breed is endangered. There are only around 250 breeding pairs left in Japan. Max Swan, thank you for the wholesome award. Much appreciated. And I like to keep my voice kind of low and melodic for the chickens because chickens can be quite sensitive little souls. Loud noises, you know, lots of sudden movement. These can upset chickens. It can put them into a bit of a panic. And we want our chickens to just be nice and comfy, to just live their best little chicken lives. There we go. And this is a special chicken room in our house. They don't free range around in our house. We have this one sort of spare room devoted to them. We have an outdoor coop. We clean it up about 15 to 20 minutes a day, and that keeps everything sort of nice and tidy. Junggeet, thank you for the thank you for the helpful award. Iskalos, thank you for the Hugs Award. Anders Grey Castle, thank you for the Hugs Award. Yes, and Stormy is quite the fluffy little man there. Kagome has been breeding with Stormy here. So I think we're going to call the hybrid between the two because I don't think anyone has actually tried breeding a silkie with an onagadori before. We've been thinking of calling their children silkadoris. So that might be quite interesting to see how they turn out. There we go. And Chicken Nugget, thank you for the wholesome award there. Much appreciated. They have not produced any eggs today. Braveheart and Kagome produce about 1 to 2 eggs a week. Their breeds are not known for producing too many in the way of eggs. You'll notice Kagome likes kind of playing with the towel over here. We've given them lots of like streamer toys. We've given them like little bits of rope. We've even given them a little xylophone that Stormy hates with a passion. But, you know, at the end of the day, they tend to prefer just kind of playing with the blankets, and they like playing with towels. Yeah, it's just what they like. More chicken facts. Well, there you go. As a chicken fact, studies have shown that chickens are capable of simple arithmetic, addition, and subtraction. They have been shown to recognize up to and over 100 different individual humans. They have an understanding of the future. They can actually plan on getting a lesser sort of reward in anticipation of getting a greater one in the future. There you go, Braveheart. And Braveheart does like just jumping into my lap like this and just hanging out with me. She has been very attached to me ever since she arrived at our household. So, yes, hens can lay eggs without a rooster. Eggs are basically just chicken periods. A hen will begin laying eggs when they reach that part of their life cycle. And eventually a chicken will go through their version of menopause where they will stop producing eggs. And Braveheart is quite the gorgeous hen. She is doing a little bit of preening right now. She feels quite safe and secure here on my knee. So she's decided to do a little bit of an examination of all of her feathers. She's going to try to pull out any feathers that might be damaged. This is a way for her to get rid of some dead skin. It's just her way of keeping clean. Chickens, in a way, are kind of like the cats of the bird world. They do like to clean themselves up almost constantly. But then they do like little bouts of companionship where they'll come for cuddles. They've even been known to hunt, though not ours specifically, but chickens have been known to hunt small mammals in the form of mice, voles, and rats. M. Mori, 051, thank you for the Helpful Award. Much appreciated. And MBR, CHPC, D2, Get Inside, thank you for the Heartwarming Award. Oh, and Kagome is going over by the window there, getting a little bit of sun, moving her tail feathers about. There you go. Yeah, fluffing up your feathers. And Stormy's kind of commenting himself over there as he just watches the girls be a little bit far away from him. He likes keeping an eye on everything. Stormy does kind of crow in the morning, more as a way of getting attention than anything else. We can't really hear him from the second level, but we can hear him on the first level of the house. Yes, and depending on the breed of chicken, you might get 1 or 2 eggs a day, or you might get as little as 1 a week, which is more like for our hens. And Von Q, thank you for the excellent award. Much appreciated. And yes, Kagome was named after the Inuyasha character, which is a favorite of my partner Lauren. And we felt it was appropriate because, well, she is an onagadori, which is an endangered breed of Japanese chicken. And, you know, I think it rather suits her. The chickens do go outdoors, though at the moment it's a little bit too cold for them. Everything's covered in snow outside, including their coop. We have been harness training them, so we can bring them to a few nearby areas like fields and maybe in the future even little forested areas safely. But when they are outside here on our property, they do have free range of our yard. There we go. And I do love hearing Stormy's little crows. He can give very cute little crows where he just kind of devolves into a little bit of a whimper at the end. Yeah, my special little guy, I am talking about you. You can see him moving about his head. He knows I'm talking about him. And a hold 3, thank you for the silver award. Much appreciated. And yep, we do have their leashes and their little harnesses there. They each have their own color. You notice they have little bow ties on as well. There we go. You could give them little pets like this, and they'll kind of talk to you. Braveheart has kind of just claimed this leg as her perch right now. She usually likes to stake that out pretty early. Stormy mostly likes staying on this level. Silkies generally stay towards the ground. Onagadoris, on the other hand, they tend to like to be a bit higher up, which is why we have built sort of these cubbies. We've integrated a cat tower and a passageway for them to get all the way up to the windows right there. And Stormy can breed with the others. Despite how different they all look, they are all chickens. So, yep, they are good to go. The guy who lulls, thank you for the gold award. And yep, so not only is Braveheart here, not only does she have hyperpigmentation, which means her black coloration goes all the way down to her bones, that is also a trait of the silkie breed here, like Mr. Stormy. So he is also black all the way down to his very bones, which means any of their offspring in the future will likely also inherit that trait. And Grand Elevator 1169, thank you for the Hugs Award. Much appreciated. There we go. And all of these guys are the same age. They are all 241 days old. Oh, Braveheart's becoming a bit of a bird blob here on my knee. She's settling down and she's having a nice time here. Good girl, Braveheart. Good girl. And Donnie Mick, thank you for the Take My Energy Award. Oh, and Few Try, thank you very much. My partner Lauren did get me these Rick and Morty pajama pants a while ago. They are quite comfy. And even our little silky rooster here is quite the treat. All three of these breeds, the ayam cemeni, the silkie, and the onagadori, are all well known for being quite friendly to their human caretakers. And it also helps that we have hand-raised these little ones ever since the day after they hatched. These guys were hatched in a place called Feather Lover Farms in California, where they were then overnight shipped to us through the United States Postal Service. And ever since then, they've spent every single one of their days with us here. We have streamed them every single day of their lives. So these are probably some of the most well-documented young chickens you'll ever see. They will have a lifespan of around 12 years. Yeah, we will have a Valentine's Day stream tomorrow. I've been thinking about giving them some strawberries for tomorrow. I think they'd quite appreciate that. It's been probably a couple months since they've had strawberries. Neon Lights, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Physical Partix, thank you for the Hugs Award. Scampzilla, thank you for the Hugs Award. There you go. And we do have a chicken coop. It is outside and it is covered in snow and it is cold. So this is why they're in here. Also, we have issues with predators in the area in the form of foxes, raccoons, and more. And whereas our coop is predator resistant, that does not mean it's impossible for them to get through. We've had some friends in the area who have unfortunately lost chickens to raccoons. In our area, they're kind of the size of mid-sized dogs. So they do kind of sleep in their cubbies at night, and when the weather is good, they are outside where they get to, just kind of be themselves and be safe. And then we bring them back inside when everything starts to get a little bit dark right before twilight. There you go, little one. There you go. And I have been called a few things, like the Bob Ross of chickens. I have been told that I have a bit of a Mr. Rogers vibe. Oh, and there's Stormy wanting some more attention. Oh, dear. So they are 241 days old now. Hello there. Hello. And we gave them a little bit of treat of our ramen today, which is why that was Indie Sounds, thank you for the Hugs Award. Much appreciated. And Braveheart, down, down, down. I need to give Stormy some attention. If I don't give Stormy some attention, he's going to keep going on like this. Oh dear, Stormy. Okay, Braveheart, down, down, down. You know this one. Down, down, down. You could hear her complaining for me saying this. Down, down, down. Good girl. Good girl. All right, little man, all right. Daddy's here. Oh, dear. Such a needy little rooster sometimes. And record settings. thank you for the Hehehe award. Benji, thank you for the Wholesome award. Totally Not Bilbo, thank you for the XOXO. Louise Not 078. Thank you for the helpful. Totally Not Bilbo, thank you for the XOXO. And this room smells just kind of like chicken feed right now, which is kind of a bit of a cereal-like smell. We spend about 15 to 20 minutes a day cleaning up after them, so the environment is nice and clean and sanitary. Hippopotamus, thank you for the Hugs award. Sugar Sweet Peanut, thank you for the Helpful award. And Edna H, thank you for the Hugs award. And yes, my 5th metacarpal, falling up the stairs, caught my pinky on the wall and did not have a good time with that, and that's why my hand is in a brace at the moment. And we see our little man has calmed down now that I've given him a bit of attention. He does love his attention. He does love his pets. Silkies can be little needy souls sometimes, but you know, as he's a pet chicken, that's quite appropriate. We do like pampering him. We do like giving him pets. We pick him up. He even occasionally watches TV with us. There we go. There we go. Lovely, lovely. And so, for those of our regular watchers, this Monday we have a scheduled special in the form of us giving Mr. Stormy here a bit of a bath. So he's going to have his monthly bath time, whether he needs it or not. Spoiler alert, he does need it because he's getting a little bit of a musky odor to him. Yes, you are. Are you a musky boy? And, ooh, there you are, Braveheart. Have to be careful sometimes walking around. She stays so close to me. Yeah, good boy. You ready to go down now? You ready to go down? There you go. Little hop and the plop. Brass Wrecker 146, thank you for the Silver Award. And yes, we have a silky rooster and a ayam cemeni hen and our onagadori hen. It's been a while since I gave you some attention here, Miss Kagome. Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go. So we got Miss Kagome here. Oh, I wish you would go. Thank you for the gold award. And since I am my own landlord, I do know that I own chickens, but don't tell me about that. I might get annoyed. They do poop around here, but we use a mop and a broom 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day, and things are set. Here we have Miss Kagome and one of her favorite perches, which is my shoulder. Hello there, Miss Kagome. Our lovely little shoulder chicken. There have been people who have potty-trained chickens. We have not managed to do that for ours, so we just clean up after them. But that's a project I think I'm going to go after in the future. Nacho Connoisseur, thank you for the Silver Award. Blurk DTD, thank you for the Gold Award. And there's Miss Kagome. And she does have these lovely little brown eyes there. She has her little trumpet voice as she talks to the other chickens. And she's giving Mr. Stormy... Oh, chicken argument. Chicken argument happening again. Oh, dear. Now, Miss Kagome, how would you feel if I gave you a few sunflower kernels there? There you go. Just Juan Man, thank you for the Silver Award. There you go, little one. Now, for a while, Miss Kagome was sort of the alpha chicken of the flock, but as of late, since the other two chickens realized that they were bigger than her, she's kind of being dethroned. So she tends to be a little bit more subdued these days, but, you know, she still has blasts of her sort of sassy nature. Our girls produce about 1 to 2 eggs a week these days, which is pretty much on track for their breeds. If you want to have chickens, my first advice to you would be to look up your local laws and regulations, because many places do kind of restrict chicken ownership. Like in our area right now, we are allowed to have a maximum of 8 chickens and 1 rooster. Yeah? Now, Mr. Stormy, hold on a second, hold on. Mr. Stormy, here you go. Want some more? You know what? I'm gonna put these in with the ramen, and you can eat at your pleasure. Oh, and what a pleasure. Oh my, Miss Kagome. What are you complaining about? That I gave him those seeds and not you? Yeah? Oh dear. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah? A little bit more chatting to us? Okay, that's all right. Do you want to go over? Here. Here, human bridge. Walk down my arm. There you go. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Good at making her way around the room. And they are kind of like little kids. And myself and my partner Lauren kind of consider ourselves to be sort of like their adoptive chicken parents. We've raised them since they were just tiny little balls of fluff. At one point, all 3 of them could fit into my hand at once. But they have all grown to be so big and strong. Here's our little man, our little rooster boy here, just looking at the girls as they hang out up on the top of the cubbies. He's kind of flapping his feathers, making a little bit of noise to try to get their attention. But at the moment, they kind of want to play with the towels more than anything else. So I think that is probably going to be it for the day. I have a couple other things I need to do, but I'd like to thank all of you guys for tuning in today. This is a daily show, so we will be back tomorrow, probably around 1 p.m. or so. And on Monday, we will have our special episode where we give Mr. Stormy here his monthly bath. So that's always a fun watch. So if you want, you can follow my profile here on Reddit, or you can check out our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, where we upload all of these streams and usually a few bonus episodes as well. So that's a great way. All of these links are in my profile. So I'd like to thank all of you guys for tuning in today. To all my old friends and new, I hope the rest of your day is a lovely one. And I hope to see all of you guys soon. So from our onagadori hen named Kagome, our little rooster Stormy, our silky man, and our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart, we wish you all the best, and thank you for joining us today. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.